Do you guys remember Red Dead 2? You know, that cowboy game made by Rockstar, got a lot of perfect reviews, won a lot of awards, was also nominated for Game of the Year. Yeah, that game. Yeah, it was a good game. Well, only the single player. But yeah, hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is DOSorNight, to call me. And yeah. So in this video, I want to talk about Red Dead. And, like I said earlier, the fuck happened to this game? Like, What happened to this game? The game isn't even a year old, and everybody just forgot about this game. Now, this is no regular-ass game made by some indie developer. Nah, this is a Rockstar game. The same people who made GTA 5, and somehow that game is still relevant and still being played. But Red Dead 2 is not? Like, what? Now, let's wind back the clocks. Back in October 26, 2018, when the game was released. So, at that time, people were praising the game. Like, reviews has come out giving this game, like, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Quotes like, oh, this is a masterpiece, like game of the century, all that shit. People were live streaming, giving let's plays, doing videos, making memes, like all that shit. Like you could sense like the culture of the cowboy is kind of coming back just because of this game. That's how popular this game was at the time. So, and also at that time, people were arguing, which was better? Who was gonna win Game of the Year, God of War or Red Dead? Because, God of War did came out in 2018, so it did qualify for, Game of the Year for 2018. So people were really arguing, who would win? And a lot of people at that time said Red Dead would win. So yeah, the entire October-November month for gaming was all about Red Dead. So, like, it felt like this game was unstoppable. Like, there was nothing you could do to out-popularize Red Dead. Like, everybody loved this game until they introduced multiplayer. When they introduced multiplayer, yeah, I could sense the community was like, yeah, I might just uninstall this shit. I already beat the campaign. There's nothing else to do after this. What, play multiplayer? Nah, fuck that shit. So yeah, it wasn't until December is when I felt like, yep, everybody's leaving. And then when January hit, that's it. No one was talking about Red Dead 2. And the way it got irrelevant, it wasn't just because, oh, everybody already finished the campaign, and that's about it. No, that should not be the case. I mean, look at God of War. God of War came out in March, and was still being talked about until, like, the end of the year. Red Dead has been out for, like, 6 months, and after the 3rd month, it's already dead. No one is talking about this. That's how bad the multiplayer was. Like, the multiplayer got people who didn't really complain about the aiming on the campaign go to multiplayer and then complain about, oh my god, the aiming is horrible here. Like, the flaws that were in the campaign, you don't really mind because it's campaign and, it's you're dealing with dumbass AI, so it's not really a big deal. But it's different in multiplayer because you're going against real people. And also, everything's not similar to the campaign, like the economy, It's designed that way to make you be annoyed and say, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna spend my real money to get money in the game. Or bumping into people with your horse and then you have to pay that bounty. Like, in the campaign, you get paid a decent amount, enough to pay off your bounty. But in multiplayer, like I said, with the economy being messed up and everything being more expensive there, it's a bitch to pay your bounty. And also having bad aiming, bad controls, and having bad deadeyes. Like, the deadeyes, when I played it, the deadeye was just messed up. I don't know what the fuck to do. So yeah, having all this, yeah, community died, and no one is playing it. And including me, like, I just stopped playing the game after I played multiplayer. I found out, oh, multiplayer is not fun. I already beat the campaign. I mean, I could just, hunt all the legendary animals, but like, what's the point? I'm just gonna uninstall this shit. And I did. So I haven't played, like, Red Dead for, like, a few months. It wasn't until, like, the Little X Nas guy, the guy who made, like, the country/hip-hop song, the I Got the Horses in the Back song. It wasn't until then I'm like, oh yeah, Red Dead. Yeah, that game came out. Oh shit. Hey, maybe I should try it out. And, recently I did. And man, the game is it's still a good game. It's like, what is Rockstar doing? Like, they should have just given up the multiplayer and just give us single-player expansion packs. Like, give us the DLCs. We want that shit. We want the undead nightmares. And you could tell, like, they're still, trying to make the multiplayer relevant by giving it more updates, but, like, it's not. And you could tell, like, multiplayer gives them a lot of money. Look at GTA 5. They're still updating that game, and people are still playing that game. After playing the Red Dead multiplayer, it made me look at GTA 5's online and, like, What the fuck? This is the same shit. Like they're using the same tactics, like you know, making everything more expensive, giving you less money when you do missions. So the only way to get all these fancy cars and you know, good looking skins and new houses is by spending real money. So I was like, so that made me not like GTA 5 as much. But yeah, the campaign is still enjoyable. Like while I was hunting down legendary animals, I went into a train. You know, I didn't pay for it. I just went there for free. I went into the train and I was like, all right, it might take me to this destination. And you know, I kind of want to just hang around. And then I found that it's going the opposite way. I'm like, oh fuck. So I got out of the train, and my horse was too far where I was from. So I was trying to whistle, and, you know, the horse can't hear. So I was like, oh, man, I'm going to have to walk all the way to where I want to go. Or I could just go to the next town and, you know, get a hotel, sleep, and then, you know, my horse will spawn right next to me. So I was like, oh, God, let me see where I am. I checked the map. I'm pretty close, but still far for walking distance. So kind of had a little adventure, you know, kind of fished between the times. Also got, you know, attacked by wolves. And also just looking around, like, the graphics here are still good for our consoles. Like, God damn. Like, man, I'm going to get this game on PC because it's so beautiful. Like, my brain's probably going to just explode if I see it on PC and, you know, play it on max settings. But yeah, it took me a while, but I made it into town. But man, I thought this was a great experience. Like, it's like, man, like, this is kind of a similar experience if you don't have a phone or a car and you have to walk all the way into, like, a small town to call an Uber or something. Like, yo, this is, like, walking through there, it's kind of similar. Now that I experienced that, I'm like, now I'm thinking, like, maybe there should be, like, a survival mode, you know? Like, you know, you need to eat more often, sleep more often, drink more often, and also there'll be more enemies respawning and attacking you. Like, I kind of do want that. Actually, I do want more, like, enemy encounterments because there's not much in here. You know, it would be, you know, more fun if there was more enemies, you know, just fucking with you. But yeah, I think Rockstar should add some type of difficulty and, like, some type of, like, update that makes people who play the game, like, after you beat the game, you can do all these small jobs, but the journey to do those jobs are just going to be epic. It's going to be more difficult. Like, you know, I just want that. Like, I already know, like, I know for sure Rockstar is working on an expansion, and it's probably not going to come up until maybe, like, you know, December or something like that. Just later. But, yeah, I just like something. You know, Rockstar should be focusing on just single player right now. Fuck multiplayer. So, yeah, that's all I got to say. Red Dead 2 is still an amazing game, but only the single player, not the multiplayer. Fuck that shit. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you later. Bye.